You've been using AI wrong your entire life. And that's why you're not making a dime from it. Here's the brutal truth. The people raking in $50,000 a month with AI aren't coders, marketers, or salespeople. They're the ones who've cracked the code on how to speak to AI like a human. Not just asking it to write a blog, but commanding it with precision. And the best part? You don't need a degree, a team, or even a fancy tool to start. In fact, the most profitable AI skills right now require 0 employees, 0 startup costs, and can be learned in your spare time. Forget everything you think you know about AI being complicated. Let me show you exactly how to turn this into your new income stream, starting today. Think about it. When you give a vague instruction to a human, you get a vague result. The same happens with AI. Make me a sales email gets you a generic mess. But act as a SaaS sales expert targeting CFOs in healthcare, using urgency and data-driven proof points with a 3-sentence structure gets you something you can actually use. That's the foundation. It's not about knowing every tool. It's about knowing how to talk to them. The highest earners aren't just using AI. They're training it like a top-tier assistant. They define the role, feed it real examples of what works, and give crystal-clear asks. No more wasted hours waiting for outputs that miss the mark. Now let's talk about the businesses that actually make real money. Not the AI will replace your job. Hype, but actual revenue streams where AI does 90% of the work while you collect the cash. I've seen creators make $500 a day by automating lead qualification for small businesses. How? You build a simple AI system that screens inbound calls, qualifies leads, and books appointments, charging businesses a fraction of what they pay a human for the same task. No employees needed, just a clear process, a little setup, and the ability to sell the result. I'll get you 10 qualified leads a day for less than your current team costs. It's not magic, it's strategy. Then there's the visual side. You've seen those viral YouTube thumbnails that make you click instantly. The pros aren't just good at prompts. They're paid $50 plus per thumbnail to design high-converting visuals for creators who need to stand out. The key? It's not about artistic skill. It's about understanding what works for a specific audience. AI tools like Midjourney or Canva AI become your brush, but your job is to guide the AI with exact feedback. Make this thumbnail for a finance audience. Bold red text, a $sign, clean background, no clutter. You're not creating art. You're solving a problem for someone who's desperate to grow, and they'll pay for it. Here's where most people get stuck. They think AI tools are just for writing or design. But the real game changer is using AI for research. Imagine you're writing a report, but instead of drowning in 100 papers, AI instantly maps connections between studies, highlights gaps, and even suggests new angles. It doesn't just save hours, it gives you insights others miss. You're not just faster, you're smarter. This isn't about fancy tools. It's about using AI to cut through noise and deliver value that's impossible to get manually. So how do you start? First, master the language. Stop asking, what's AI good for? And start asking, what specific problem can I solve with it today? Pick one skill. Maybe it's crafting prompt for social media content or setting up a simple lead scoring system for local businesses. Then, test it with one client. Charge $50 for a single output, say a 30-second video script for their Instagram. If it works, scale it. If not, refine your prompt. The goal isn't perfection, it's proof. This isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about shifting from using AI to leveraging it. The people winning aren't the ones with the most tools. They're the ones who stopped treating AI like a robot and started treating it like a collaborator. They've realized that in 2024, your value isn't in knowing how AI works. It's in knowing what to ask it to do to solve real problems. So here's your first step. Pick one task you do repeatedly. A sales email, a social post, a client report. Now, rewrite the request using 3 words. Role, example, action. Act as a travel blogger writing for budget backpackers, using examples of top-performing posts in your niche, and create a 100-word Instagram caption with a call to action. Then try it. See the difference? That's the moment you stop being a user and start being an AI power user. The businesses growing fastest right now aren't built on AI tools. They're built on AI thinking. And you don't need a team to start. Just start talking to it like you'd talk to a top employee. Your first $50? It's waiting for you in the clarity of your next prompt. Now, go make it happen. Comment prompt below. I'll send you the exact template I use to turn vague requests into client-ready outputs. Because the future isn't for people who use AI. It's for the ones who command it. See you in the comments.